A doctor and a lawyer were sitting at the same table for a mutual friend's wedding reception. An old man approached the doctor.
"I hate to bother you," he said, "but could you take a look at this mole? I think it's cancerous."
The doctor checked him out and told the man it was nothing to worry about. After the man left, she commiserated with the lawyer. "I hate that people don't let me have time off. Do people always ask you for legal advice during your downtime?" The lawyer replied, "They do, but I just send them a bill the next day for legal services. Pretty soon word gets around and people leave me alone." "That's brilliant," said the doctor. "I'm going to try that." The next day, the doctor went into her office and found a bill from the lawyer. Hey guys, I'm Kovar. Today we are playing episode Intermission. That is the Yuffie DLC in Final Fantasy VII Remake. New game. Default. Normal. Oh, we have a head start option. Begin the game with high-leveled characters and a hefty amount of gil armor materia. Note that new weapons must be acquired through gameplay. Or we could do a regular new game. You can see Yuffie's shuriken over there to the right. So, chat, Arosate, Mix, should I do the head start, or would that be silly? If I do the head start, we beat it a little faster and move on to Halo a little sooner. If I don't do the head start, we beat it a little slower, and I might struggle, but probably not. This isn't a hard game. At least not for me, at this point. It used to be. I'll do either one. It's not that long. You're right. It's probably going to be, my estimate is 2 episodes, 3 tops, either way. You know, I'm thinking I'm just going to do the regular new game. You are absolutely correct. They turned Yuffie into a Moogle, by the way. That's canon. She's a Moogle now in this version.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Finally made it. Despite your directions. Don't worry. You've pretty much seen a good chunk of what Yuffie as a character has to offer already. Not to say she lacks depth, but this introduction does such a good job telling you what you're in for.
You got this, Yuffie.
And the actress who plays her is way better than the one in Kingdom Hearts.
And elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia.
Ultimate materia!
Common enemy. That Wutai is not to be trifled with.
Herself?
Members of Avalanche.
I think game audio might be a little loud.
Support.
Is it a little loud?
Yes. So, members of Avalanche?
Good volume? Okay, I won't mess with it then.
Come get me already!
I can only look at the meters and try to understand them, because I'm not hearing what you guys are hearing.
Okay. If I was a man in a Moogle hat... Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does?
Yep, it means there's an arrow.
So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
I actually listened to one of the songs from this DLC this morning as I was getting ready for work. Okay, so Yuffie doesn't play like Cloud, or Tifa, or Barrett. Her style is a little unique. I'll show you what it's like. Yuffie can fight effectively both up close and from range. Press X to strike a foe with her throwing star. Press X to continue attacking while putting distance between her and her enemy. So you can spam the button to do that. You can hold the button, and then she'll do that. Now, what the game hasn't taught us yet is that we can throw, right? And then we can do that from a distance. And then we can also use our ability. We have Elemental Ninjutsu. Before I use that, I'm going to use Assess to see what these Toxirats are weak against, because we don't know they're weak against ice. So here's where this gets interesting. Abilities, Ice Ninjutsu. And now, from a distance, we can just spam their weakness at them. Free Elemental. It's really good stuff, I think. By pressing Y, Yuffie can hurl her... Yeah, we did that already. Okay. Oh, these guys are weak to ice also. I mean, in the spirit of completionism, I should still use Assess. But I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, they're weak to ice. We already figured that out because she already had ice out and they were weak to it. Basically free. Indiana Jones and the Search for the Elusive Moogle. By pressing Y, Yuffie is capable of destroying Shinra boxes from a distance. Like these ones. Maybe not those ones all the way back there. They're too far. A distance, but not an infinite distance. But we might be able to get them from over here. Let's see. Yeah, there we are. That's what we're talking about. Get free items. Wait a minute. That's such cool acrobatics. Athletic-crobatics. That's... Okay. Lesser Drake. I think those guys are weak against wind. Now, it is worth noting that her distance attack doesn't do as much damage as her close-up attack. Yeah, it is wind. Okay. Anyway, we got to assess these guys before it's too late. Don't want to lose my assess on the Lesser Drake. Wind, I thought so. I've reached the point where I can remember what they're weak against without having to look at the assess data every time. I acquired the Elemental Ninjutsu ability. Because, yes, that's a weapon ability. Which means... Oh, we can set more materia. What do we have? Let's give her... She's got healing already. That's good. Steadfast block is a really good one.
Hope you learned your lesson.
I have not played Factorio yet, and I kind of want to. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I definitely want to play it. That's where I came from. Okay. I don't know. That might actually be a good Saturday stream. We'll see. We shall see. Rope guy!
Huh?
That's not a Moogle hat. I do like making progress. That's one of the best things to do in a video game.
No palm.
You know what else I like making? Progress on buying a house. We're getting there. We're getting there, and I'm so freaking excited. I have tomorrow off of work. I'm gonna be, we have an inspection on the new home, so I'm gonna be going to that.
Anybody home?
Probably gonna try not to bother the inspector too much while he's doing his thing. He's a dude called Tim.
Well, guess I'm not going anywhere.
He came highly recommended. Okay, we're gonna use her weapon to hit that. We've made a point of just trying to deal with people that came highly recommended. So our realtor was highly recommended to me by multiple people. Our inspector was highly recommended to me by the realtor. And this is paying off in spades. We're getting to work with good people. Turns out that asking for recommendations on these things is like the way to go. Just gorgers. Okay. Let's get some ice ninjutsu out. Realtor. Well, maybe if you're ARS 8 it is. But I'm not ARS 8. Now the ninjutsu only, the element flavored ninjutsu only works on when you throw it. Your up close attacks don't have the element attached. See, all of a sudden I'm doing elemental damage. So even though the thrown attack does less damage than your up close attacks, it can still be worth it. Oh, I didn't need to do that. It can still be worth doing that thing. What's this go to? Yeah, here's the map. I know how to use the map. Okay, that's where I need to go. It is a dump.
Was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
Well, when you're in the slums, yeah. Oh, actually, I think there's something up there, and that's what we did this for. Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear. Top 10 Homer Simpson quotes, maybe. Now, I think you can also do this up close. Yeah, you don't have to throw it. Okay, and then we go back down the fire pole. And then out to the city of garbage. Okay, and I mean, this does look kind of garbagey, but that's okay. Yuffie doesn't need it to look nice. She doesn't need it to smell nice. She just has to do her mission. And I just have to equip those power wrist guards. There we go. I like this song so much. I've kind of had it stuck in my head all day. It's called Descendant of Shinobi. That's Yuffie's theme in the original also, although this is very much not the most accurate arrangement to the original. Okay.
I gotta do something.
That dude's gonna get attacked by a recently rebred dire wolf. Good job. You Jurassic Parked yourself, buddy. This is called making references to current events. It keeps my streams relevant and prevents them from ever being too... Yeah, no, they're just gray wolves with a little bit of slightly tweaked DNA. They're clearly not dire wolves. They're just... They called them dire wolves. But they did name them Romulus and Remus, and I think that's pretty sick. These are wayward wolves. Okay, let's get some elemental... Crap. I did not do a Khaleesi. I should know that, but I don't. Crap! Let's try that again and not screw it up. I remember having trouble with this battle the first time I did it, too. Game of Thrones character. Oh. Never mind. I don't mind that I don't get that reference. I watched one episode of Game of Thrones and I was like, you know what? I'm good.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here.
Okay, there we go. No, there we don't go. Maybe I should check my health before going into this battle. That might be my issue. Oh yeah, that is absolutely my issue.
Have no fear. You can fear. Gotcha.
Okay, I got it pressured, I assume by dodging throat clamp. Dodging or guarding against its counterattack will make it susceptible to staggering, and it's weak to ice. Okay. Crap. Oh well, oh well. And I missed dodging that. Good job, me! But now we're gonna switch to ice ninjutsu. And, yeah, these guys are strong. Woolly mice, huh? Oh, it's the same group. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's spam the A button. This battle right here is actually the thing I was most worried about. Yuffie in Rebirth is excellent. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, no, I'm at full health. I didn't keep my assess. That's okay. They're gonna put them in the Woolly Museum. There we go, there we go. Ice ninjutsu. Staggered, okay. Come on, use headbutt. Apparently I can... No, not throat clamp. That works, though. We're gonna use, let's see, Windstorm. Create a gust of wind that damages nearby enemies and launches them toward you. Buffet an enemy with blows and all subsequent attacks deal increased damage. That is, you know, I hadn't thought of that, but that's a good point. I agree completely.
Not even a thank you?
A zoo is no place for a mighty mammoth. Let's go up here. There's got to be something up here, right? And we go across. And then we go up. And then we get like a chest at the top. Oh, a materia at the top. And then we go down. We go down. Because there's two things that we like. It's pulls and going down. Like a firefighter! Don't think farther into it than that. Eventually, she actually, takes off her, her Moogle costume. 1,000 gil. 1,000 gil. That's my Drew Carey impression. You get 10 points. You get 1,000 points, actually, if you get that reference. They don't matter, though. Okay. We're getting crazy items, though. 12 high potions? That's really good. Hello, sir or madam. Are you in need of medical resistance? Where am I going? Here we go. We can open this gate. Yeah, you can't get that way. There's no shot you can climb that. Follow me. I'm going a way that you can go.
Okay. You got this.
Yeah, you see, Yuffie isn't truly content unless she's talking. Scrap Boulevard. Scrap Boulevard. Well, you should know where I am now.
That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it. Way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next.
Yeah, no. You're not going to be working for Shinra. We won't allow it.
City's getting to me.
Okay. We're just going to keep going through Scrap Boulevard. Cloud and Tifa took down a wolf back there. Not today, though. I don't even know if they've done it yet.
Wait, did you just come from any monster troubles, or?
No. There were no... Well, there was a couple of pretty nasty wolves, but that's it.
Been acting strange since the bomb. Not gonna be good for any of us if Wu-Tai's got their claws in this.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished.
5, okay.
The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor.
Could have sworn they did 1 and 8, but maybe it was 1 and 5. Oh no, it was 5 because
That's gotta be Avalanche.
Cloud fell onto Aerith's house, onto the church, which is in Sector 5. So yes, it was Reactor 5. He's not even wearing the hat.
Yo.
What? There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
They match.
Follow me.
What? Wait up!
Don't talk too much, Yuffie.
Can't help wondering how. So, Jijie, why didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever.
I don't know
had
about
it.
that kid.
And what exactly is a W anyway?
Wutai.
Anyone who lives where you just came from, think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass.
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
Really?
Let you walk all over me?
Well, here we are. Ladies
Jijie.
first.
What a name. Hello, Bingabo! I don't remember that. When did that happen? Was that in Smash Brothers?
Shame, since you won't be getting any.
Hello?
We're remodeling the place. Been living here a while, but that doesn't mean it has to look like it.
Who are you talking to?
So, Fort Condor's finally made it down to the Undercity?
I just want to talk to these three. They're my favorites. But I guess we're going in the house. And using a bench. She just flops down. She is the most teenageriest character. That's like her biggest thing. She is a teenager and she really needs that to shine through in everything she does or says. That's better. The lighting was going a little haywire.
And that's Nayo.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate...
You might be
material
Bingabo.
to
See if you can earn it.
common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Okay.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you
She
guys
gets
meet
the
Zona
giant
yet?
thumbs up Facebook reaction.
He's supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying
Well,
it here.
Oh, he does.
then if you don't feel like earning it, Bingabo, the consequences are up to you.
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule.
They travel light, but they wear this giant, heavy-ass
Wutai's famous
costume.
cacao beans. Eat up. And here you go.
The chow beans. They're not quite, what are they called? From Dragon Ball.
Can you eat these things?
Fensu beans, thank you. They're just corn nuts. It's not that bad.
Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out.
We
Your
can
outfit
wait.
Should be ready for pickup by now.
Yuffie's good at waiting and being patient.
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
No, it's just the rotten egg smell from coming into Midgar. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the lighting.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make
It didn't do it in the cutscene.
You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there.
I don't think it's even like a bloom issue. It's just one of the lights is set way too bright.
If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
How about I get that purple chest? It's got a new weapon that I want a new weapon.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
If you haven't introduced yourself to Billy Bob, you should. He's got some intel you might want to hear.
I'm more of an AMD guy myself, but... yeah, the lighting in here is just going absolutely bonkers. I attained a boomerang. We're gonna equip that. And then we're going to add materia. Healing, steel, parry. Hold RB and press B. Interesting. We're gonna use... how about subversion? And then while I'm at it, I'm gonna go to upgrade weapons. Weapon upgrade settings, auto. Always auto. Balanced. This is so that I don't have to think. Oh man, this is like eye searing.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the
I
Shimmer
expect
building,
people
right?
named Billy Bob to complain about their
Where is
teeth.
that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh,
He called you stupid.
didn't mean to offend you.
Yes, you did. I hope you did.
Probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra Building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
As for what to do once you
This
make
is like
the building,
beyond
that's
Fulbright.
Naya. She'll give you the deeds.
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
I already sat on a
All
bench.
the noise in this city? Freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shimmer building they're keeping that materia instead?
Dude, this is so bright.
Bad on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least
ASO. The A must
all I
stand
know
for
is that Shinra,
avalanche.
For most purposes, treats materia as a weapon, which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it.
Especially because it's written in a red and like kind of
Shinra
lettering.
hides its top secret materia in the basement.
There's no way the game is supposed to look like this, right?
You won't have
This
to wait
can't be
long,
the artistic intent.
promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please?
Let's go upstairs. It wasn't so bad up there.
Hey, you gonna be okay out there? Got all the info you need?
Yes, I've talked to everyone.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Sure.
Or Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll
That's
whoop
what we call a lie.
if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
This is sensible lighting. A beginner's guide to Fort Condor. Fort Condor is a board game where you employ units and materia to destroy your opponent's headquarters. Before play begins, let's select a loadout. You can select what board to use, which will determine the number of ATB charges and materia available to you, along with the units you wish to deploy. Check what units and board your opponent plans to use and adjust accordingly. Your opponent's board and unit loadout is displayed on the right. The word position isn't even there. Each unit has a weakness that can be exploited for massive damage, therefore keep in mind which units your opponent is using when selecting yours. You can't edit your board or units at the moment, so press A to start. This is not Warhammer, and you'll see why. Bump! Bump! Go! Okay, so... when the game begins, both you and your opponent will have 3 bases, a headquarters, and 2 outposts. To win the match, you must either destroy your opponent's headquarters or have more bases standing when the timer runs out. Units will automatically march forward and engage enemies once they've been deployed. Each unit has an ATB cost required, as their ATB in Warhammer, to place it on the board. Your ATB charges, which refill over time, can be viewed at the top of the screen. Press A to deploy a unit. So we're gonna go ahead and put, move the cursor. Yeah, I already moved the cursor. A unit is assigned. Vanguard, range or defense. Vanguard is effective against range. Range is effective against defense. Defense is effective against Vanguard. Well, the weapons triangle is Fire Emblem. A unit's role is displayed above them when placing a unit on the board. Enemy troopers that are at a disadvantage will be highlighted. You can move the cursor anywhere within your own territory and as far as your farthest unit has advanced. I didn't mean to place that guy. I wanted to place a, okay, who... Shield has an advantage over him. And Vanguard has an advantage over these two. Materia allows you to use powerful spells during a match. Press LB to select a location and cast your magic. Once you've made your decision, press A to unleash the attack. That's not how I remember it working. Offensive spells work differently in Fort Condor in that they do not deal elemental damage. Instead, each spell has its own unique attack pattern. Spells can only be used once per battle, so knowing when and where to cast them is key. Let's get another slug ray out. Why do you get to spawn up there? That hardly seems reasonable. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna get a riot trooper up here. I could really use another another ranged guy. Grenadier. And then let's actually get another slug ray out. This works completely different than it does in Rebirth. So, spoiler, this game is in Rebirth. Let's go ahead and put a guard dog out there. Why can't I? And once we can, we're gonna put another another grenadier here. Yeah, we're absolutely decimating the opponents right now. Uh-oh, no you don't! Riot Trooper! We're making progress, but it's kind of slow. Gotta talk to that NPC you mentioned. I forgot who... Oh! I do remember you mentioning that. Grenadier, we need you now. Okay. You go ahead and do your thing. And let's get a riot trooper here. Cool, they're fighting. We got 2 guys attacking that. My opponent doesn't really have anything out, so we're gonna go ahead and put a guard dog there. Never mind, we win. It's heavily based on the Fort Condor minigame from FF7, from the original.
Damn, Yuffie, how'd you...
Aw man, I hoped the lighting would be fixed after that.
You mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for
I mean, one of you really sucked, Polk.
serious players.
I've kind of got better things to do.
Yeah, you can play Fort Condor with almost everyone in this game. I'm not going to. It's not a good use of my time.
Materia, too.
Materia?
That's right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you prove
Yeah, you gotta, like, beat a bunch of weaker players and, like, level yourself up. Okay, you may now challenge rank 1 players. Now I'm gonna go up.
Yuffie, you might want to wait for Sonon before hitting the city.
I don't want to wait for Sonon!
You sure you gotta go? Thought we could chat some more.
Okay.
You know about the VR combat simulation module, right?
I know about VR Combat Sim.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
That's a lie.
Thing that stimulates modulation.
It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portal.
Yuffie, you earned that sound effect.
The corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see technology that cutting edge down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just to be polite, I guess I'll take it for a spin.
Oh my
The guy's
gosh.
name is Chadley. He's over by the neighborhood watch. If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Yeah, Chadley's happy to do something.
Must be in Walmarket then.
What's Walmarket?
Well, maybe he comes here.
Let's just say it's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's kinda hard to explain.
No, I think I get it. Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out.
And that's part of it.
Everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work.
No.
They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it?
It's more of a
Wutai's got a place
booze,
like that.
yes, but more booze and prostitutes, less booze and complaining.
Happy Turtle in Midgar as well. Huh? I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh?
I don't think there's a Happy Turtle in Midgar.
Taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man
For those
who's
about to
putting up
drink,
flyers for the bar.
we salute you.
People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average.
I think that's an
drunk.
AC/DC reference.
Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some DeChow beans.
Okay,
All this talking's giving me a headache.
let me go upstairs.
I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
It's still too bright in this whole building, and I don't know why. Okay. We're gonna go outside, and like you can see outside, it makes more sense, the lighting. It gets still super bright, but like it's less bright out here. And then it gets brighter when you go in. Oh, I know why. It's doing like a lighting effect where something is like when you go out and it's too bright to see and it gets darker, and then you go back in and it gets brighter, except it's bright outside instead of dark, so it doesn't make sense. Okay, let's go talk to this guy.
Oh, the joy and cheer that await at the Happy Turtle. Oh, greetings, Softshell. So, how many of those flyers did you find?
0.
Ahem. Collect just 6 flyers for the Happy Turtle, and a one-of-a-kind prize could be yours. Ring any bells?
I like prizes, they might be materia.
Well then, allow me to explain. The Happy Turtle's running a contest, and the rules are simple. All you have to do is collect 6 of our fabulous flyers from around Sector 7, and you'll earn yourself a prize sure to delight even the dourest Diamondback.
Doesn't that sound amazing, Yuffie?
Have taken to acting like stinkpots toward anything Wutaian, especially since the bombings. Some have even gone so far as to tear down my poor posters. Little wonder nobody's won yet.
Bummer.
Come on, Yuffie, you like prizes.
But hey, my campaign might be your game. By collecting just a handful of flyers, you could be the first, and at this rate, the only winner of the most testudinarious contest in
Testudinarious! That's a good word. That's a great word.
Breathtaking, isn't it? Now it's up to you to find all 6. Leave no shell unturned, no pond unplumbed.
That prize is as good as mine.
Ah, since you're here, you wouldn't happen to have any condor coins on you, would you?
What?
This job may keep a shell over my head, but my real passion's coin collecting. I'd gladly part with some oddities and commodities in exchange for those.
Oh, I bet you get those for winning at Fort Condor. Let's get a Phoenix down. List of flyer clues obtained. Oops. Mastering Fort Condor. I don't know how to look at my list. Happy. I don't know.
There it is.
But there's one.
You never stood a chance, little guy.
Come on, stop pausing and go to the menu. Oh, it's in this menu. The Happy Turtle ad campaign. Oh, it even says, I pressed A. I was like, how do I click this? Some kids hid one somewhere, floating through the air near old Snapper's friend's apartment building. A cat took one on Culvert Street on the town bulletin board near the old Talagar factory. Doesn't help me that much. But they all have music. I don't love trying to navigate Sector 7 slums. It's mine now, bitch! I don't know why I said that. That just came out. Oh, I get that. I knocked it down. How do I get it, though?
Hey, we should make our own. Oh, that joy.
Like, I see it. It's right there.
Would be way better.
I like turtles.
There, don't.
I like turtles. Hello, Wedge.
Oh, you're purring like a motor, aren't you, little buddy?
What's going on?
Not right now. I'm in the middle of something important.
There's a cat. He's wrong. He's not wrong. Cats are important. We gotta go up there, maybe. And then...
At first, I was planning on making that merc sword.
I don't know. Looks like we gotta climb up there somehow.
Is that the song of the turtle I hear?
Yeah, I heard the song. The question is, how on earth do I get there?
It's our duty to protect our fellows. If I go to war,
Yes, I'm supposed to be a Moogle. What do you think, dude? I can't just collect this one. I got this one, but it's already back up, and now I can't... Oh, yes, I can go back over there again, but... Yeah, it kind of looks like you can go across some of the rooftops, but I don't know. It doesn't appear to be working. And now I forgot where it was. Was it over here?
We should make our own. Oh, that joy and cheer that away at the Happy Turtle.
but a ninja star.
Don't worry. They'll be back soon.
Like, Let's see. Does it show that I already have it? Yeah, 5 remain, so I don't have this one. Oh, it just fell. Is that it?
At first, I was planning on making that Mercs. The Gumshoe Ninja strikes again.
Okay, I was making it harder than it needed to be.
We should make our own.
Well, now we have an answer to that. Unfortunately, I still don't know where the other 4 are. I can go this way. I don't know how far out they are. But there's the bulletin board, so there's one there. Hello, Weimer. Weapons guy.
Themselves eating, trying to hide that stupid poster. You stay away from that factory, you hear? Place has monsters coming out of the walls.
Okay, so there's some in the factory. It's good to know.
I'm waiting, my friend.
Shut the hell up! Which way was I going? I want nothing to do with Roche! Well, it's the little thing underneath. Truly, I want nothing to do with Roche.
You thought you could hide from me, didn't ya?
How do I get in here? Here it is. Seriously, I want absolutely nothing to do with Roche. I hear Happy Turtle music. Where? You gotta follow the music. Maybe this way. Maybe not. The cats. No, not yet. There's one here in the this place. I forgot what it's called. Factory. But I can't find it. Well, there's Stamp. Aha! This sounds right.
Got no time for small fry.
Terpsichore. Oh, these guys are not weak to ice. They are weak to ice. Okay. Oh no, I don't still have ice out because the battle ended. It doesn't last between battles, is the thing. Boom.
And our heroine triumphs again.
Luckily, this thing is like all the way unlocked.
Worst day ever.
Okay, well, I see some materia. That's something. Venom Mantis. Venom Mantis. Cess. Weak to ice. Okay. Seems like almost everything is weak to ice down here. Ice ninjutsu. Throw. And then we can use something they're weak against. Pressure both of them. They won't attack as much if they're both pressured. Pressure you also again. Yeah, just pressure him back and forth. That seems to be a good strategy. And maybe cure. Because I'm almost dead. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Yuffie can take on 2 dudes at once. Okay. Come on, come on, get pressured again. There we go. Maybe.
Gotcha.
So that's 3 of them now. I'm just a little bit in need of telling stupid jokes. Listen, I said this on Discord earlier, but I'll say it again. Earlier this morning, I looked at my phone and my battery was at 69%, and I audibly out loud said, "Nice." And that's just where my brain is today. Come on. There we go. 777 gil. Lucky!
Make way for the amazing Yuffie.
We need ice and jutsu. We also need ranged attacks against these guys in general. And we also need to heal. Again. Come on. You know you want to go down. Boom. Not bad. Oh, I missed a materia here. Well, I'm glad I went this way. Yuffie's whole life is materia. And we can heal. And we can flop down on a bench. Pip and Mip fully restored. There's nothing on sale. We're not buying anything. I believe this is gonna take me out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we still need a couple more. We need a cat one. Some kids hid one somewhere, floating through the air near old Snapper's friend's apartment building. So we gotta do a cat. And an apartment building. Yeah, they are. They really are. So here's 7th Heaven. When I see their happy faces smiling back at me. Nope, not dealing with her either. I don't like Kyrie. They just picked all the most annoying and irritating NPCs, and it's like... These are the ones who we get to play Fort Condor with. This is the bubblegum one. Okay. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. He doesn't stay asleep for long, so we gotta do one at a time. And then don't make noise on the bucket. Got it. Ah! I thought I had made it. Hey, I don't like your dog.
Got the place a guard dog. Figured it'd spare my tenants the trouble of chasing off nosy men.
Nosy men, huh? Wonder who you mean. Go, 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 go! Okay, lie down. Lie down. Okay, it's standing up. We just gotta time this as quickly as possible and then hurry. And then... You can't see us now. That's BS! It stinks. And I have to wait for an entire cycle because it doesn't let you move at first. Can you bribe the dog with a treat? I don't have a treat. My best guess is that I have to fail on purpose and knock over that bucket so that I have a more direct route next time. And it does that. This song reminds me of Earth Angel. Okay. Make noise. And then it lies down. Didn't see that. Okay. A good cycle. No, and the bucket is back, so that didn't do it. Okay. I was like as quick as I could possibly be. That did it. That did it. What? Hide behind the boxes when the dog's awake. I know! There's no box there for me to hide behind! Let's rush. Oh man, that didn't work. No, it is not. I wish it were. I would gladly move faster than that, but no, your only speed is sneakingly slow. Oh, and once it does that, if it's asleep when you get up here, you have to wait an entire cycle. It won't even let you try and skip the cycle. Man, I see the little radio. Okay, it's doing that on the second one. And once it starts going to sleep, you can move. So the trick is to just be as quick as possible once it even starts. Once it starts, it's that animation, yeah, and I'm moving as quickly as I can. There we go, there we go. Bullshit! I was on the ladder! I don't see how I could be any more faster or more efficient. Like, I was literally climbing the ladder at that point. Press the button and everything. Okay, now it's gonna do the fake thing where it doesn't actually go to sleep. Okay, do it. Do the fake sleep. Where it turns, and then shakes, and then turns back. This minigame is busted. It's just busted. That's the only way to put it. Oh, you're right, it is.
Just what do you think you're doing, young lady? And what do you want with that exactly?
It's not busted. I just missed the poster and I was going too far. Thank you, Mix. This is for me.
Are you one of them? Mm-mm. So you're trying to sneak a peek at the Merc? Not that I blame you. Boy's easy on the eyes. I'll give him that much.
Merc? She doesn't know who that is.
Like you've been silent and emotionally unavailable. Merc's built a wall.
I accidentally hit R2. When you hit R2,
he'll never tell you what he's thinking.
it fast forwards.
I tried to get through to him, but would he listen? Would he?
He's not a guy you can get through to.
Whoever he is.
Then what are you here for?
Just a poster.
Directions. But I'm all good now. Thanks.
Now I can go up. And there better be materia up here. There is. I feel so stupid for missing the poster. But only kinda so stupid. Okay, I need one more. And a cat took it.
That was a close one.
But I don't remember how to get to the cat street.
Searching for candidates. These reactor bombing.
Not there. Hello, Chadley.
Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. She seems relatively agile and has substantial muscle mass for her stature. An acceptable candidate.
Only acceptable?
You want to tell me what you're mumbling about?
My apologies. My name is Chadley. Would you be interested in helping me with my research?
According to my research,
Nice to meet you. So,
at my old school,
Combat. It would entail doing battle with the summon.
what are some other ones?
Using this portable simulator. Interested?
Nope.
Sure. Why not? I'm a kick its butt.
Very well then.
I am not interested.
Suitably prepared. Please let me.
I'm looking for that place where the cats are. But I always get lost in this stupid place. Hello, Johnny.
Johnny, just great. Looks like we're going to war with you.
Where is that like route to the where the cats are? Maybe it's up there. Is my best guess. I'm just kind of following the map now because trying to just find it hasn't worked. Oh, we follow the cats. Here it is. There's more than just cats here today.
Okay, everyone, listen up. Time for Stamp, the loyal little helper. Bow wow. I'm Stamp, the good boy who never stops helping. Captain's given me a very important mission to buy bread for tonight's dinner. So with his super duper nose, Stamp went into town to sniff out a bakery. He went a sniff sniff here and a sniff sniff there. Even finding milk, sausage, and cake didn't distract him.
I don't see a poster here.
Using his trusty nose, Stamp was able to find the best, most yummiest bakery in the whole city. He picked out the best, most yummiest smelling loaf of bread. Thinking about how pleased the captain would be, Stamp went trotting back to base, wagging his tail and singing a happy
Kids, shut up. She's telling a story.
But on the road home, he came across a Moogle crying all by himself. What's wrong? Stamp asked the forlorn little fellow. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in ages, Kupo. The Moogle sniffled. Never fear, Stamp's here, and I know just how to help. So Stamp gave the crying Moogle his loaf of bread.
You're in the way.
Thank you, Kupo. His palm bouncing excitedly.
Apparently I'm in the way.
Then Stamp waved goodbye and returned to base. When he got there, he went straight to the captain and told him what had happened.
This is a cute propaganda story, but
Helping that Moogle was the right thing to do.
this doesn't help me find posters. I'm not in the way, I'm in the back!
And Stamp let out a happy bark when he knew that he was the good boy. The end. That's all for today. Did everyone enjoy that?
Do you have a poster? Stop telling me I'm in the way. The story's done, idiot. I'm literally behind you. Okay, well, this didn't pay off. Oh, and she's gonna tell the story again. We're on a loop. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. He's a good boy who never stops. Weapon shop. Oh no, this is even worse than the other building. Let's look at this. Some kids hid one somewhere, floating through the air, near old Snapper's friend's apartment building. A cat took one on Culvert Street on the town bulletin. So we're looking for the cat one. But I don't see the one that a cat took. And I don't know where Culvert Street is. These aren't labeled. Probably one of these 3 streets, but I don't know. It might not be one of these 3 streets. I'm looking, because there's always music by them, right? Could be there. Could be the Plaza, Undercity Station, Factory, Scrap Boulevard. On Scrap Boulevard. Oh, actually, I know where it might be. Culvert Street, I think, is that like tunnely place behind 7th Heaven, isn't it? Been there. Okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's why.
At first, I was planning.
Yeah, I think I know where it is. I think I remembered what Culvert Street is. There's 7th Heaven. Like behind 7th Heaven. Maybe here?
There you are. Get back here, you little turtle.
Found it. I was right. I was right.
Is that the song of the turtle I hear?
Gimme?
Nope. Got the wrong cat.
There's a lot of cats with posters here.
Different cat. Nope. Got the wrong cat.
There's gotta be one that's like a little bit hidden. There we go.
Gotcha. Ah!
Don't you hiss at me! I'm a proud Wu-Taiyan warrior.
And that makes 6. Won't old Snapper be impressed when I rock up with these bad boys? I do too.
You don't actually have to do this at all, by the way. You just have to talk to Chadley. But, you know, I wanted to do this quest. It's a fun quest.
Well, well, well. Look what the tide washed in. That's a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, and I can't believe it, 6!
6 posters!
Please, it was a piece of cake. Only these Midgarian dummies would find that a challenge.
It's not that they find it a challenge, they just don't care.
For a fellow tough nut.
Would you look at that? The chow beans. Does this mean what I think it does?
That I'm from Wutai.
Well, what do you know? A real-life ninja paying old Snapper a visit. Truth be told, I'd love to have you wrapped
That
up
voice
in
fits that face so well.
You got your hands full. Not to mention the whole underage thing. Still just a youngin', I suppose, ninja though you are. Well, I don't plan on moving from Midgar anytime soon, so once your shell's seen a bit more wear and tear, make sure to come on back. Whip you up the finest food and drink this side of Wutai.
I do like fine food and drink. Turtle-tastic, collect all the happy turtle flyers. Oh no. We're going in the light prison again. There it is. Why are all the light values like inverted indoors in Midgar in Sector 7? There's Sonon! And then it's fine during cutscenes.
Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that.
Objection!
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man.
My old man. I don't even know who you're talking about.
I was lucky enough.
Sakabe.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him.
She hates her dad.
Let's talk about something else.
His name is Godo. She does not like him.
Indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is my partner stinking like an over-the-hill hat.
She has no idea. She's going to be so embarrassed if she ever actually visits Sector 6.
If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
I can do adult stuff just fine.
But I do know I haven't heard of Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in me?
Well, I've got a few years on you out there.
I don't know what that salute means. It's a weird salute.
I guess I have.
Oops, I was accidentally holding down the fast forward button.
I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion of the Happy Turtle.
Yeah.
See, that Avalanche poster has the same A. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoffs at a depot and municipal storage.
Okay.
Accidentally.
Yuffie, Sonon, you mind coming along?
Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy.
You already pretty much scoped out the entire city looking for posters.
You'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay?
I want to get outside as soon as possible because of this! Sonon Kasakabe. Kasakabe. Fun name to say. Get me out of here! Get me out of this crazy lighting! There she is.
You guys all set?
Yes.
Okay, streets are kind of a maze, so stay close.
Yeah, no shit.
So now, where are we headed?
To pick up your IDs. There's no way to get top.
I know someone who can make IDs.
DJ was getting our high Ds.
High Ds.
He is, but those are different. It takes more than one ID, or even two, to survive in
Different.
this town. Don't forget.
I think that was a typo.
By Shinra for Shinra.
Those tyrants.
Put the claws away, boss. At least while we're in Shinra territory.
I have one of those. I got at least two. I got my driver's license, my passport.
What do you think of the Undercity?
Way too crowded. I can't stand it. Ugh, just a stench. How can anyone live here?
Gotta agree with you about the smell, but you get used to it quick enough.
And the crowds stop bothering you eventually. The place can grow on you if you give it a chance.
Wait a second. Are you actually saying you like it here?
I thought you hated it. Midgar isn't the
Item shop.
Shinra is. I know W's don't really see the distinction, but we do. Then what was that stuff on the news?
I
Reactor blowing up and all.
want to go out of the country, but actually the main reason I got my passport is for real ID purposes. It's barely more expensive than getting the enhanced ID.
Those guys there are from the Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell?
They used to be with Avalanche, but left after a policy dispute.
Wow, look who it is. Loving your work. So how many reactors is that now? Wait.
It's barely more expensive, though, and the passport is more versatile, is what I thought. And I do want to eventually go to England, Ireland, I don't know, maybe Japan.
A little fall ain't gonna stop a hard ass like him.
Australia might be cool.
Back before long, you mark my words.
Yeah, I guess he will.
Now, can we talk about President Shithead?
Italy, there we go. Yeah, how did I forget Italy?
That lying son of a bitch.
I want to go to Venice.
Working for Wu-Tai, Avalanche ain't nobody.
Oh, that's fair, Mix.
Speaking of sons of bitches, I heard that Wall Market's very own Don Corneo has his stooges out looking for you.
Maybe.
That's so. Don't got time for no low-level mobsters. We got Shinra in our
Hey now, Corneo's a high-level mobster.
Tifa.
Even if the indoor lighting is completely borked, the cutscenes look great.
Right?
I think they look generally better in this DLC than they do in the main game.
While we still can.
More thought was put into the artistry of the lighting, which makes it such a shame when the lighting is completely broken. Lighting and framing, like this is really good, really well made. Bye, Tifa, don't get kidnapped.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
Better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on the tail. Should keep our distance.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
So what does this branch of Avalanche do then? The original game did not imply that there was more than one division of Avalanche.
Collateral damage, long as Shinra goes down.
So what's wrong with that? Sounds good to me.
We're not out to blow Midgar up or tear it down. We want to save it from Shinra. Look around. 9 out of 10 of the people living here are innocent bystanders.
Niall's got a point.
We can't level their home to take down one company.
Well, that company almost leveled our home, and they've got to learn their lesson.
Yeah, I get that.
Gotta admit, I'm surprised you agreed to work with us.
We're just doing what we think is necessary to build a brighter future. That's all there is to it.
In other words, you're working with us so we don't work with your old buddies, knowing what would happen if we did.
Can we table this for later, maybe? Not sure now's the best
Where
time
did we
for
just
heavy
go?
topics.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Consider it tabled.
This is not Scrap Boulevard, this is Municipal Storage Area. Let me in!
So, what exactly does this ultimate materia do? I'm guessing you have big plans for it?
Like after we steal it? Well, the more materia you have, the stronger you are, right?
Yes, that's true.
We've got the ultimate materia. We'll be stronger than anyone.
Yuffie wants to go Super Saiyan.
Yes, you will.
It's gonna be awesome!
And not just that. By sneaking into Shinra HQ and snatching their most prized possession from under their noses, not only will we deal a massive blow to their morale, but we'll prove to them that while Wu-Tai might be down, we're not out. That the gist of it, boss?
It sure is!
Yuffie really wants to spend as much time as possible pretending she knows what's going on.
Well, hello there, hot stuff. How'd you like a shot at the big time? With those looks, I guarantee you're golden. So what do you say? Ready to be queen of the Undercity?
Now what does he mean, those looks?
Kid doesn't need to hear this.
She's got short hair, rectangular glasses.
Be living in woman working in the most luxurious residence.
I mean, she's not ugly by any means, but
Makes you a person of influence, right?
I don't know. She seems to be going out of her way to look plain.
I'd say I'm more of a helping hand. So why don't you help me help you?
Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Who's that? That's Dr. Cox, isn't it? Boot to the head.
Know any kids who can do that? No, you don't, because I'm an adult.
I threw him on the ground. I'm not a part of your system. I'm an adult.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, little girl.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that, man. You should not have said that.
Seat at the grown-ups table, be my guest. Go on again, fully wrecked at the
You cannot control Sonon in combat. Instead, issue him commands using right trigger. Pressing L trigger will have him synergize with Yuffie, and he will team up with her to perform attacks in tandem. Synergized attacks make enemies susceptible to staggering and are highly effective against pressured foes. Okay. Oh yeah, they are synergized when they're glowing. This is like the easiest thing in the world. This is much easier than those wolves earlier. Boom. Got an armlet. A Chthonian armlet. Hey dude, I like your man bun. Is that even a man bun? It's not wrapped in a circle, is it? I don't know. I'll make you eat those words!
Boss, you're not gonna believe this. The hottie of the century just...
Oh yeah, that's a man bun.
She did? Goods under the hood, junk in the trunk, and down for a bumpy ride.
Sorry, ladies. But
Your hair is still stupid though, bro. Although that dude with the spiky hair is even stupider.
Let's go.
See you around.
Okay.
Let it go, Yuffie. They're not worth your time.
So who were those creeps anyway?
Don Corneo's talent scouts.
Oh, they're
They'll
talent
sell
scouts?
just about anything to get unsuspecting girls back to the Don's mansion.
I thought it looked seedy. Guess you'd have to be a scumbag to build a place like that.
Oh-ho.
Anyone who goes by the Dawn has got to be a scumbag, let's be honest. At least anywhere that isn't naturally a Hispanic culture.
Not sure.
Anyone who goes by that in English-speaking cultures for sure.
They went off with the Splinter Cell. We've never dealt with this particular vendor before.
That would be Jessie. She went with a Splinter Cell. Yeah, she makes good IDs. Not one of them rogue guys.
Mako poisoning. That's what happens if you don't make the grade as a soldier. Or when the military is done using you.
It's what happens regardless if you were ever a soldier.
Them again? Oh, Shinra's so gonna get it.
If it's Shinra you've got beef with, you'll be needing these. Can't access the plate without them.
Hell yeah, I want these. I like IDs. IDs nuts! I don't have an air horn sound on Touch Portal. I can do the next best thing. This is kind of air horn.
Try it.
Nope, that's an FF7 game over.
Foreigners and their weak jaws.
We should probably head back and wait for Gigia.
Sure, let's do that.
Enjoy your material while you still can, Shinra.
Yuffie Kisaragi.
Not yet, boss.
I think fake IDs, you'd want fake names too.
Up to the front gates. We're gonna need Avalanche to help us bypass security before we can do anything.
Oh well. Back to base. This might actually wind up being a 3-stream game rather than 2 streams as I initially hoped. That animation never gets old. Okay. Oops, that's the gate. Bird!
What? Huh. What's this about?
It's a carry-on pigeon.
Change of plans. Go to the pillar. We'll explain there. Hurry.
Go to the pillar.
Change of plans?
The S7 pillar?
Otherwise known as the roof of the slums. Follow
Hmm.
me, guys.
Well, I guess we're going to the pillar.
Why does he need us to hurry? I don't like the sound of this.
Well, if you ask me, it's high time things picked up around here.
You like living
Really?
in a fast lane, huh?
Yeah, I'm not your garden variety Wu-Taian. I'm a rare bloom.
A rare bloom.
Ooh, I'm so gonna use that.
Almost there.
Hey,
Yeah, there's the pillar.
Hold up.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Answer me. Well, look, a Moogle. Stop!
We gotta help.
You two go after Gigia. I'll head back and tell the others what happened.
Boss, we might not be back for a while. Best to stock up before leaving.
Do you have any idea what DJ...
I'm not stocking up. I'm just going. This song reminds me a little bit of Cowboy Bebop.
No time for that, boss.
Right.
We'll catch up. They're moving pretty slow. Imagine how much better time we'd be making if I hadn't spent a bunch of time looking for posters. But I wanted that achievement.
Got nowhere to run. Tell us what you know. Now!
The only thing I know is that I know nothing. Yeah, the stage directions for the actors in the script probably didn't say they were running.
Is he one of us?
Yuffie should not be out of breath, though. Anyway, just Sonon should be out of breath. That would be funnier. Instead of neither of them. Down. We're going down. Cinematic loop-de-loop. Camera loop-de-loop.
Some kind of factory or something? It reminds me of a place I passed through when I first got here. And if it's anything like that, it'll be crawling with monsters.
Let's get this over.
You know, actually, this might be a good place to call it. It's about time. And if I call it now, then I can save and hope that... okay, they're weak to ice. I should have assumed that. If I call it now, I can probably fix the lighting. Like, looking at what the hell is going on here. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back, hopefully. No guarantees. There are no guarantees right now. My life is a little too chaotic. But should be back on Saturday with Levelhead. That's right, Levelhead. Until next time, I love you. Bye-bye!